welcome to Caesar Snack Sandwich. Today we're on Phantom taking a look at Beefy Finance's BE Phantom. Now you may have seen this around. I'm going to give you a quick explanation of what this is and how it works and kind of what are some of the options you have here. But you could read through this article here or this thread here and get a good understanding and probably spend a little less time. So if that's what you want to do, then just check out the link in the description. I will link to this. Now, basically, there are three options on Beefy for this, and this is like two pools you can supply liquidity to. And then here is the vault for this BE Phantom token stuff. Okay, so let's go over to the to a flowchart, and I'll explain to you how this system works based on my understanding. Okay, so let's go over there and take a look at it. Okay, so here we have the devs at Beefy, and they had this idea to try to give back to the Phantom community a little bit by running up a node. Now it's not completely selfless because, you know, a validator node does earn people money, and I do assume that they are taking a cut out of this in order to maintain and run this actual node. But based on the node requirements and the node rewards and the node opportunities, they have built something that's pretty interesting and pretty cool. So the first thing they have to do is they have to spin up the node. So they make the validator node and they stake some amount of Phantom inside it. So I'm just going to use 1 million Phantom, but like this number could be anything. So just for the sake of illustration, I put 1 million here. I have no idea how much they put in to stake up this node and so forth. So they put these Phantom in here and they spun up the node, and now this collateral is inside the node and they can become a validator. Now, if they do anything malicious, then their stake is slashed, right? So that's the point of this. It's proof of stake, right? Now, what did they do? They decided to build a vault for the community of Beefy users so they could participate in this node as well. So here we have a monkey. He's a Phantom monkey, and he doesn't really want to do much. He just wants to make some money on his Phantom. So he sticks his Phantom into this vault and gets back a vault token called Beefy Phantom, or BE Phantom token, right? So now he has this BE Phantom token in his wallet, just like every other Beefy vault. And he has several options for this. First option is he can take this BE Phantom token and pair it with Phantom on an LP on the three options that I could find. There might be more, but these are the options that I found. And so you could provide liquidity on Solidly. He could provide liquidity on Spirit Swap or beFTM X. And actually, Beefy Finance has already produced vaults to auto compound this Spirit Swap LP and this beFTM X LP, and those are two of the vaults that I showed you at the start of this video. Now, alternatively, he could take this BE Phantom share token and stick it in that final vault that I showed you. It's called like a fee sharing or revenue sharing vault. Okay. Now, as you see, it is currently boosted. So if you stake in there, then you can also stake this share token into the boosted pool and earn some extra based tokens. So just take a look at this fire on the website and you'll see, oh, I want to add to boost as well. And you can increase your APR or APY, however you want to call that. So what happens between, how do these two things connect, this vault and this validator node, right? So there's a little bit of assumption here because I read the docs and I read that tweet thread, and I'm kind of assuming a little bit here, okay? So a delegator has a 15x delegation limit. So if these guys stake 1 million Phantom, then other people can delegate up to 15 million, okay? So it's a 1 to 15 ratio of like delegation can be 15 times more than the stake. So what this system does is as this Phantom gets increased, right? Like let's say it gets to 15 million, then it would be even. But what happens if there's 16 million in here? Then there would be too much delegation and they would start getting slashed. So what they're going to do is they're going to take 1/15 of this and add it to their stake. And then the rest of the 1415s, they're going to delegate it to this. So this vault then becomes a delegator to their node, which they've staked on. So as people start paying for transactions and this node starts actually, printing blocks and validating and doing its job, then it starts to earn phantom tokens, right? Now, these phantom tokens are claimable by this vault because the vault is the delegator, right? Now, the 1/15th, like the stake version, I don't know where that's going. I'm not sure if all of these tokens are being put into this vault, or if a small share of it is getting kicked back to the vault validators. And that's what I would think would happen, because they do need to maintain this. This is a job that they have to perform, and they should get some compensation for it. So I'm not sure if this 1/15th of these rewards are given to the team, or if all 100% are stuck into this vault. So anyways, this vault should have a claim on 14/15ths of the rewards, and they would pull those rewards back into this vault. And then where would they put them? Then they would take those rewards and they would swap them, because they're phantom tokens, for more BE phantom, and then add that BE phantom to this pool, so compounding his earnings in BE phantom. Now, why do they buy this token? Why don't they just give him, phantom token rewards? Is because they want to constantly have buying pressure on the phantom token, or the BE phantom token, so that when this monkey decides he wants to leave, he can sell his BE phantom for phantom without taking a loss, because they want this BE phantom to be either at peg with phantom or above it, but not below it, because then people can't exit this position safely. So this is basically my understanding of what's going on here. I could have made some mistakes, but that's what I understand from reading the docs and reading the article. So thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.